the fight to this terrible disease. Mary Schreiber, the great aunt of Katie Swanson, and Daisy Straley, the grandmother of Michaela Straley. The Blue Jays would also like to recognize those who have won the fight or are fighting the battle against breast cancer. They include Lisa Spencer, the aunt of Michaela Straley, Wanda Picciotti, the mother of Paige Picciotti, Nancy Schwartman, the grandmother of Kim and Melanie Schwartman, Anna Cordelli, the great-grandmother of Kim Schwartman, Lori Lewis and Dee Novak, family friends of Kim Schwartman, and Barb Clancy, mother of Jen Sherman, wife of assistant basketball coach Todd Sherman. If there are others in the audience this evening who have conquered this disease or are fighting the battle, we ask you to please stand now and also be recognized.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Emick, and it's my pleasure to welcome you tonight to Faginal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College, where tonight BlueJayTV.com is proud to present Elmhurst College women's basketball. This evening, the Lady Blue Jays, 9-12 on the season, 3-7 in conference play, host the class of the CCIW, the first place Carthage Lady Reds. The Lady Reds come in with a record of 18-3. They are a perfect 10-0 in conference play. They are ranked 25th in the country. The Blue Jays have lost 4 in a row coming into play tonight. They were defeated by North Central in Naperville on Saturday, 105-93, a game in which the Blue Jays, playing without their leading scorer, Fiona McMahon, led by 2 at halftime, but 30 turnovers did them in. They were blitzed in the second half, and North Central went on to win. Carthage has dominated the league all year long. They continued that domination on Saturday, defeating Augustana by a score of 67-46. Carthage has been outstanding on the road. They are 9-1 away from Kenosha, and they have won 11 in a row, winning their last non-conference game of the season before starting on this current 10-0 run to be in first place in the CCIW. As you can see on your screen, pregame introductions here at Faginal Hall as PA announcer Bruce Hill introduces the starting lineups. We'll tell you about the lineups now on our broadcast. First for the Lady Blue Jays, starting at one guard, freshman, 5 feet 5 inches tall, Katie Swanson. At the other guard is Kim Schwartman, a 5 foot 8 inch senior. Starting at the third guard position is her sister Melanie Schwartman, 5'10 sophomore. Rounding out the fourth guard in the four-guard lineup is Karen Sonata, 5'6" junior, and the forward is Stephanie Mitchell, a 5'11 senior. Fiona McMahon suffered a concussion last week, did not play on Saturday. We're not sure if we'll see her tonight, but she certainly will not start. So the Blue Jays trying to snap that 4-game losing streak without their leading scorer on the floor to begin the game. Blue Jays are coached by Tiffany Carrillo in her 6th season. She is 79 up and 68 down. For Carthage, same lineup that started every game of the season for them. At the guards, Gabby Chapa and Haley Stursick. And the forwards are Stephanie Kuzmanik, Kaylee Corcoran, the team's leading scorer, and Christy Schmidt. Tim Bernero is the Carthage head coach. In 10 years, he has become the school's all-time winningest women's basketball coach with a record of 171 and 91. His team advanced to the Elite Eight in last year's NCAA women's tournament, ranked 25th this season, and riding an impressive 11-game winning streak. We are just about set for action here at Fagenal Hall. Blue Jays in the home blue, Carthage in the traveling red. Stephanie Mitchell for Elmhurst and Christy Schmidt for Carthage will battle for the opening tip to get things started. And the opening possession will go to the Lady Reds, who throttled Elmhurst the last time these two teams met on January 16th, held the Blue Jays to 8 first-half points en route to a 30-point victory. First possession of the game. This is Schmidt, who jumps center to open the game, gets her own rebound, good defense inside, and Katie Swanson steals, and it comes the other way for the Jays. Swanson now in the left corner as Carthage plays man-to-man. This is Schwartman. Good position down low, Hook missed everything, and Carthage comes back the other way. Elmhurst not a particularly good shooting team, just 43% from the floor on the season. Here's Chapa, up top to Stursick. Here's Kuzmanik, wants to go inside, instead comes to the top to Schmidt. Chapa, top of the lane, wide open lane to the glass, missed the shot, and Swanson rebounds. Carthage shot 50% from the floor in the win Saturday against Augustana. They missed their first 2 shots here, and a steal and a turnover. That has been a real problem for Elmhurst. As I mentioned, they turned it over 30 times in the loss at North Central. They average 21 turnovers a game. 18-footer from the left wing is good. Kaylee Corcoran, who leads Carthage at 13 points a game with the game's first basket. And a minute and a half in, Carthage with the early lead. Here's Schwartman, out to the top. Right side is Swanson. This is Sinnett. Lob down low to Schwartman. She got hammered, no foul call. Gets her own rebound to keep the play alive. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Ball battle for. Swanson tried to save it out of bounds, but couldn't. And it goes back to Carthage. Boy, physical play inside that time. Schwartman got hammered, no whistle. And the Blue Jays yet to score in the game's first 2 minutes. Here's Kuzmanik. Now off to Schmidt. Good ball movement by Carthage. Trying to get it inside, but Elmhurst packing it down in the post. Kuzmanik, shot short, gets her own rebound. Her putback is short. Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lady Reds. Points tough to come by here in the early going. Just 1 field goal among the 2 teams here in the first 2.5 minutes. Off the inbounds. Running one-hander from Stursick is no good, and a whistle and a foul on the rebound will send Carthage to the line. Kim Schwartman called for the foul. That's her first, the first on either team. And Stephanie Kuzmanik, who averages 13.5 a game and shoots 78% from the stripe, will be there to shoot it twice. Good offensive rebound down inside that time to lead to the foul and earn a trip to the free throw line. Carthage, an average foul shooting team, 67% from the line, but perfect tonight, and they extend their lead to 4. Here is Sinnett. Now to Schwartman, up top to Mitchell. This is Swanson. They try to get it down low again to Schwartman. Good position, but the ball knocked away, and they have to reorganize to the top of the lane. Ball knocked away, loose ball picked up. This is Schwartman. Followed her own miss, couldn't make it go, and Elmhurst is 0 for the first half from the field. Kuzmanek driving hard to the lane, kicks it back out top. Good pass down inside to Corcoran. Good pass out of the double team, but Schmidt cannot make them pay for it as she misses a shot, and Elmhurst comes back the other way. Elmhurst mired in a 4-game losing streak. Come into play 3-7 in CCIW play. Meanwhile, Carthage is a perfect 10-0. Give and go out of the double team. This is Mitchell, and she has the Blue Jays' first basket of the night. Mitchell averages 4.5 points a game. 5'10" sophomore out of Lake in the Hills, Illinois. Corcoran drains it from 17 feet. Swanson, cross court to Sinet. Sinet again up top, gets a ball screen from Schwartman. They tried to run the give and go, but Carthage switched nicely. Schwartman back outside with 5 to shoot. Swanson, open lane to the baseline, got bumped, no foul again, and the Blue Jays turn it over again. Three-pointer on the way is good. Haley Stursich, who averages 7.9 points a game, drains a 3. It is now a 7-point Carthage advantage. Elmhurst just 1 for 6 from the field here in the first half. Mitchell, they swing it around in the corner. Pitch and catch on the wing. This is now Swanson. Gets a ball screen. They kick it out of the double team. Wide open 3, and they drain it. Karen Sinet, who averages 8.5 a game, has the first 3-point field goal of the night for the Blue Jays. They cut the deficit to 4. This is Kuzmanek, and she drives to the lane and draws the foul. She'll go to the line again. Fouls on Kim Schwartman. That is her second. Stephanie Kuzmanek will be at the line. She's 2 for 2 tonight, has 4 points. And remains perfect at the stripe. Substitutions both ways. Elmhurst will bring on to the floor Fiona McMahon, who did not start, but is the team's leading scorer. She's been out with a concussion. Tess Godhart checks into the game. She averages double digits. And Whitney Schaefer checks in, 5'5" freshman. Substitutions for Carthage. Erin Quinn will check into the game, and Michelle Wenzel is on. Free throw good again. Kuzmanek 4 for 4 at the line, has 6 points, and it is a 6-point Carthage advantage. So that now will run the point. Gives it up now. This is Schaefer. She'll launch and hit a 3. So Schaefer makes her presence known as she comes off the bench to nail a 3. She's a good athlete in high school, lettered in basketball, softball, cross country, and soccer. Averaging 4.5 points per game as a freshman out of Tipton, Indiana. And now all of a sudden, after a slow offensive start for both teams, it is a 3-point field goal shootout as Stursich nails her second triple of the night. She has 6 points, and the lead is back to 6. 8 points in the half equals what Elmhurst scored in the entire first half when these two teams met back on January 16th. Here's a drive to the baseline, and finally a foul called against Carthage. Previous 2 times Elmhurst drove the ball to the baseline, there was contact and no call. This will be a non-shooting foul, and Elmhurst will inbound the ball from underneath the basket. Carthage foul was on Erin Quinn. That's her first, and the team's first. Off the inbounds, miscommunication there on the pass, and another turnover for the Blue Jays. That last dead ball, Claire Monroe checked in for the Blue Jays. So it's Monroe, Schaefer, McMahon, Swanson, and Godhart on the floor for the Blue Jays. Lob pass inside to Wenzel. Good position inside. Once she caught the ball, she was too deep for McMahon to do anything, and she gets an easy lay-in. Her first 2 of the night. Good give and go, pick and roll off the wing. McMahon shot no good. Carthage now will run for the first time tonight. Good outlet to Quinn for another easy lay-in. Her first basket, the lead is 10, the biggest of the night. Tethany Carrillo has seen enough. She wants timeout. We'll take it with him. 13:15 to play in the half. Carthage by 10. Back in a minute on BlueJayTV.com. Welcome back to Fagenal Hall. 13:15 to go in the first half. Carthage with an 8-point lead. And this play led to Tethany Carrillo calling a timeout. Elmhurst not getting back on defense and allowing the quick run out and the easy layup. After a slow start offensively for both teams, the pace has really picked up. Both teams with a pair of 3-point field goals in the last 2 minutes. Devin Vaughn now in the game. She has the ball out high on the right side. They'll send it cross court. This is Monroe. Back out the top to Schaefer. She'll shot put a 3. It barely grazes the rim. So Elmhurst not able to convert after the timeout. Pass out of the post. Down low, this is Wenzel. She'll kick it back out top. Kuzmanik with another bucket. Nice drive and a pull-up 10-footer. Kuzmanik now with 6 points. And another Elmhurst turnover. Another 3 on the way, in and out this time, no good. Chase for the rebound and a battle for the loose ball. This should be a jump ball, it is, and the alternating possession will give it to Elmhurst. Blue Jays substitute as Stephanie Mitchell, who started, checks into the game. She'll replace Fiona McMahon. So the Blue Jays will play with Schaefer, Monroe, Godhart, Vaughn, and Mitchell. This is Godhart. Check it, that's Vaughn. Vaughn on the left wing. Carthage in a man-to-man. Really playing physical basketball down in the post. Stephanie Mitchell trying to get position, getting shoved off the block by Wenzel. Vaughn with a nice spin move in the lane. Can't convert. Another rebound for the Lady Reds. They're gonna run it. Good pass inside, and once again, Carthage beats Elmhurst down the floor. Schmidt with an easy basket. And this one is starting to get out of control for the Blue Jays. They now trail by 14. That's the Lady Reds' largest lead of the game. Here's Vaughn with it. Nice 15-foot jumper from the left elbow by Tess Godhart. She averages nearly 11 a game. That's her first basket of the night. Cuts it back to a 12-point deficit. Another easy pass and look inside. This time Wenzel beat Godhart to the block. Godhart had no choice but to foul her, and that'll send Wenzel to the line where she shoots at 62%. is no good. First miss of the night. You see right there, Godhart just lost her man, and she got right to the basket for an easy look. Sinnett and Swanson come back into the game for Tethany Carrillo. Wenzel now with 3 points. Lead is 13. It's been as high as 14. Vaughn, good aggressive drive in the lane all the way to the basket. Got fouled, no call again. Misses the shot, and Carthage clears the rebound. CCIW officiating crew allowing very physical play underneath tonight. This is Schmidt. Now to Quinn. Quinn's shot no good. She tried to follow it, couldn't hold on to the rebound, and Elmhurst will get the ball. Elmhurst shooting just 4 for 13 for 31% from the floor, though they are 2 for 4 from three-point range. Meanwhile, Carthage red hot, 8 of 16 from the floor for 50% and 2 for 3 from three-point range. Here's Vaughn, no room on the baseline. They'll kick it back out top. Swanson with it, guarded tightly by Chapa. Down to Vaughn, she's shut off by Schmidt. Can't go anywhere with it, throws it away. Here's Kuzmanik, she's been the best player on the floor tonight. Another pull-up jumper, this one from 7 feet. She is now in double digits on the night with 12 points to lead all scorers. 15-point lead, biggest of the night for the Lady Reds. Just over halfway through the first half. Here's Swanson, she'll launch a 3, it's no good, another rebound inside. Chapa passed up the 3, threw it down inside. This is Wenzel, she's fouled, and she'll go back to the line. Fouls on Tess Godhart, that's her second, the team's 4th. Wenzel averages 8.4 points and 6 rebounds a game off the bench for the Lady Reds. Good shooter from the field at 51%. Not quite so good at the line at 62, though she makes this one. Good pass from the wing by Chapa. She thought about the 3, and a good snap pass down low, and good position by Wenzel on the block. Substitutions again for Elmhurst as Mitchell, Schwartman, and Schwartman will check in. And they will join Sinnett and Swanson in the Elmhurst lineup. Wenzel now with her 5th point, 3 out of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And she will check out of the game. Here's Swanson on the left wing. She's guarded by Stursik. Back out to the top for Mitchell. This is Schwartman. She's going to drive it into a crowd. Kicks it back out. This is Schwartman from 18. That shot was way off the mark. Carthage now with a game-high 17-point lead and looking for more. Chapa with it on the wing. This is Stursik. Out to the top for Casey Kleiner, who just checked in. Pass down low on the block. This is Corcoran. Back out top. Another 3 is good. And Tethany Carrillo wants another timeout. 8:33 to go. The lead has stretched to 20, the biggest deficit of the night. We'll be back in a minute. You are watching Elmhurst women's basketball on BlueJayTV.com. Carthage Lady Reds have built a 20-point advantage over the Elmhurst Blue Jays with 8:33 left to play in the first half. And after a slow start offensively, Carthage has started to light it up with the ball. They are 10 of 19 from the floor for 53%. They've made 3 out of 4 from three-point range, and they are 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Conversely, Elmhurst struggling at the line, struggling from the field, just 4 for 15 for 27%, and they have yet to shoot a free throw. Out of the timeout, Elmhurst ball, looking to take a bite out of this 20-point deficit. This is Swanson. Up top to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Down low to Schwartman, good position. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It will stay with the Blue Jays. 2 seconds left to shoot. Fiona McMahon will check back in. She is the team's leading scorer, but as we noted earlier, has been out with a concussion and did not play well in a short stint off the bench, off the inbounds. Karen Sinnett drains a 3 as the shot clock expires. Her second 3 of the night. She has 6 to lead the Jays. And the lead is back under 20. Corcoran tried to pass out of the double team, couldn't find the open man, and it goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Corcoran is the team's leading scorer at 13 points a game, held in check so far tonight, just a field goal, and that came early. Here's Kim Schwartman, driving against Gabby Chapel, wanted to go in the lane, couldn't find room. McMahon, they try to give and go, and Carthage active in the passing lane, knocks it away, but Sinnett with another 3-point chance, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Elmhurst keeps it alive, good hustle off the loose ball. 15-footer this time, no good, and Carthage clears the rebound. Whistle, should have been a foul for throwing an elbow, but instead they call a traveling violation against Christy Schmidt, and Elmhurst will get the ball back. That is just the second turnover of the night against the Lady Reds. Schwartman having trouble getting the ball inbounds, just does beat the 5-second count. This is Sinnett directing traffic, ball screen. They try to run the pick and roll. Carthage again breaks it up. Schwartman with it, back out top. Here's McMahon, and she drains a 3. Her first action in a week, and off the bench, she drains a 3-point field goal. That's 3 threes, 4 threes on the night for the Blue Jays. They have the deficit down to 14. Schmidt draws the foul on the running one-hander to the baseline, and she has made a living at the line tonight and will go back to shoot 2 more. May noticed in the background the Elmhurst players on the bench and the coaching staff all wearing black t-shirts with the pink ribbons symbolizing breast cancer support. Free throw is good by Kuzmanik. Tonight's game to raise breast cancer awareness. All the coaches for Elmhurst, the players on the bench, game crew at the scoring table, all of us on the broadcast crew tonight wearing the black t-shirts with the pink ribbon. They say Elmhurst down the left sleeve and Think Pink on the back. And a very nice pregame ceremony before the pregame introductions tonight, in which all of the Elmhurst College players whose families have been affected by cancer were given a pink rose to give to their family members, representing each of their relatives who had been affected by it. And a really nice way to raise breast cancer awareness and help raise some money tonight. McMahon with the bucket inside. She's picking up the pace now, her 5th point. And it's back to a 14-point deficit. Another foul inside, and guess who's going to the line again to shoot 2 more? It's Stephanie Kuzmanik. Tim Bernero arguing that basket, that should have been a shooting foul. And so they called this foul on the floor a non-shooting foul. There will be no free throws. A little bit of a surprise there. I think I agree with Coach Bernero. That should have been a couple of free throws. Kuzmanek off to Chapa. Good position down low for Corcoran, and she lays it in. Carthage has been able to establish position in the post every time down the floor. And a whistle and a foul against the Lady Reds. This foul will go on Kaylee Corcoran. That's her first, just the second on the team. Bad pass by Shortman. Tried to thread the needle between a double team into McMahon. That pass had no chance to get to Fiona, and it's a turnover for the Jays. Wenzel down low, she threw it away. Substitutions for Tefney Carrillo as Mitchell will come on for McMahon. And Nikki Moan is in for the first time off the Blue Jays bench. Whistle off the ball. That will be against the Lady Reds. That's going to be on Kuzmanek. Oh, sorry, they call that on Wenzel, not Kuzmanek. That'll be Wenzel's first, the team's third. Swanson with it. Gives it off to Vaughn on the cut. Back up top to Moan, now Sinet. Top of the lane, Swanson. Three in and out. That was a good look, just didn't drop. Stursik, swinging around now to Chapa. Good ball movement, good look down in the post. Nice pass from the right low block to the left. And Elmhurst did a good job to step in and knock it away. Substitutions now for the Lady Reds. Schmidt checks back into the game. And Aaron Quinn is back in the game. Stursik didn't quite have her feet set, shot rimmed out. So after trailing by 20, Elmhurst has held its own in the last couple of minutes. They've gotten the lead under 20 and kept it there. They'd love to get it under double digits by halftime. Here's Vaughn with it, ball screen. 15-foot pull-up, in and out, no, another good look that won't fall. Good hustle to chase down the rebound by Claire Monroe, who's into the game. Here's Mitchell, draws a double, passes out of it. Sinet running one-hander, missed everything, and Kuzmanek with the rebound. Whistle and a foul. This is going to be a charging foul on Kuzmanek. That'll be her first, and the team's fourth. First real mistake Kuzmanek has made tonight. She leads all scorers with 10 points and has yanked down 6 rebounds. Here's Sinet. And a nice shot. She wanted a ball screen. Carthage slipped under the screen to double her as she came off it, and she managed to still find some space in the double team and drain the 15-footer. Sinet with 8 to lead the Blue Jays. Get it back to a 14-point deficit. Here's Quinn up top. Good defense by Vaughn, and Kuzmanek still manages to nail the shot. Vaughn did everything she could, shut off the drive to the baseline, and Kuzmanek still found some room to knock down her 12th point of the night. 3 minutes to play in the half. A little better effort this time around than the first time these two teams met when Elmhurst failed to break double digits by halftime. Here's Monroe. She'll fire a 3, it's no good. Kuzmanek with her 7th rebound of the night. This is a Carthage team that advanced to the Elite 8 of last year's Women's NCAA tournament. Just 3 losses on the year. They will win the CCIW if all goes true to form. Wenzel with an easy layup. Pushes the lead back to 18. Interplay tonight ranked 25th in the country. Sinet off the cross-court pass. Vaughn, pull-up jumper was blocked. She fell down, thought she got fouled, no call. And now the Lady Reds will slow the pace a bit with an 18-point lead. We'll have substitutions on both sides at the next dead ball. Stursick, three is short. Sinet with a rebound, and she'll try to run. Carthage does a good job to get back. Sinet, good bounce pass down low to Mitchell, out of the double team, sets up a three, they can't convert. Whistle and a foul. This will go against the Blue Jays. Devin Vaughn will be called for her first. That's the 7th on the team.
Foul charge to Devin Vaughn, her second.
And the Lady Reds will shoot the 1-and-1. It's been a good night at the line for the Lady Reds. They are 9 for 10 from the foul stripe. And not a particularly great free throw shooting team, just 67% on the 2012-13 season. Wenzel with her 7th point of the contest. One more, she'll be right at her season scoring average. And she gets there with that free throw. Blue Jays line up now after the free throws. Swanson, Mitchell, Godhart, Schaefer, and Monroe. This is Schaefer. Godhart splits a double team, couldn't quite get through. She still picks up the loose ball, battle for it in the paint. Jump ball, that'll go to Carthage.
Jump ball is the call, alternate possession out of bounds to
Carthage has been very active defensively. They have been able to break up the pick and roll. They've been able to break up the bounce passes into the post. And it has been very difficult for Elmhurst to get much offensive rhythm tonight. Lead is 20, that matches the highest advantage of the game for Carthage. We're inside the final minute. Good defensive hustle that time, but the ball stays with the Lady Reds. Pass down low to Corcoran, had good position inside, and she spins to the glass for an easy layup. She has 6, and Carthage has its biggest lead of the night at 22. 10-second difference between the clocks. Elmhurst will have to shoot it. Here's Swanson. Quick trigger on the three, and it's good. Swanson with her first basket. And Carthage will get the ball for the final possession of the half. Shot clock is off with 23 seconds to play before the break. Manick will bring it up slowly. Of course, in women's basketball, there is no 10-second count, so she can walk it up as slowly as she likes. She's going to take it herself, and why not? She has been absolutely the best player on the floor tonight. She gets another bucket. Lead is 24. Shot at the buzzer by Godhart. A great way for the Blue Jays to finish off a tough half, and we come to the end of the first 20 minutes of play with Carthage leading 44-25. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a little bit to take a look at the halftime scoring and stats. For now, thank you for being with us. Back in a minute on BlueJayTV.com.